Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. Back to you again with another pick a card reading. This time it's who will you marry and what will they look like? Now, you guys should know the drill by now. All you have to do is pick one of the three piles I'm about to show you and then click the timestamp down below that corresponds with the pile you pick, and you get a reading and it'll tell you who you will marry and exactly what I think they will look like. But before we get started, I have something I want to show you. I think you're gonna need it in preparation for the big moment where you meet your soulmate. Today's video is sponsored by HOROSCOPES. HOROSCOPES is a watch and jewelry brand, both for men and women. All of HOROSCOPES products are made from natural materials, and therefore each product is unique. All of the wood that they use is FSC certified. They're engaged against deforestation. All the pieces that I collected are from their bestseller section for both men and women. So first up, we have this watch. So this is called the Cashmere. It's absolutely beautiful. It's Amazonite in rose gold, super dainty, super beautiful, absolutely stunning. You can kind of see how blue it is here. It's just so beautiful and so dainty. Like, I just feel gorgeous. One thing I wanted to mention is that all of HOROSCOPES products are made in small quantity. That way it ensures a high standard of quality and your products will last you a very long time. This one is called the Looper. It's zebra wood and black, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very cute, especially for any guy in your life, or if you're a guy and you want something a little bit more masculine. Very subtle, but when you come up close, you kind of see all the color. And last but not least is the Fertility necklace. It is in nacre and rose gold. It is a beautiful butterfly, and it has the perfect amount of shine. Let me get up close. It's so gorgeous. This is one of their best sellers for a reason. They have multiple colors. You need to get this. A big thank you to HOROSCOPES for sponsoring today's video. Click my link, horoscopes.com/Antphrodite, and use code ANN to get 10% off your next purchase site-wide. Be proud to be unique. And the link is also in the description down below. Alrighty, so all you have to do is pick one of these three piles, 1, 2, or 3, and you will get your reading for who you will marry and what they will look like. Now, each one of these piles will be represented by one of the pieces of jewelry that I'm wearing. So pile number 1 will be represented by this beautiful, beautiful, dainty little watch. And pile number 2 will be represented by this beautiful masculine bracelet. And pile number 3 will be represented by this beautiful little necklace, the butterfly necklace. So pick 1, 2, or 3. Remember, these readings are all legend for interpreters only, and let's get started. Okay, pile number 1. Remember, if you like these, you can join the YouTube members. It's linked down below. You're missing out on a lot of exclusive content if you do not join. So you guys pick the pile that is represented by this beautiful, beautiful, dainty little watch. So for me, I think that this person is going to approach you. I don't think you're approaching them. So let's look at who they are, what they look like, all that good stuff. Okay, so we have 12th house. Okay, so super, super karmic. Like, this is destiny, this is fate. We have Neptune, so I think they're extremely creative. Might be a singer or a dancer, something of that nature. Very, very creative. And then we have Sagittarius, super talented. This person has a unique talent or unique skill set. They're like the best at what they do. I also think Sagittarius, again, that's someone who approaches. So this person will absolutely approach you. I think you might be doing the same thing or in the same area. There's something similar that you guys have in common, whether it be a skill set, a talent, or you went to the same, like, if you have the same hobby and you went to the same, like, what do you call that? Convention. It's like that. It's like, sometimes Sagittarius means you also travel. So maybe one or both of you are traveling at the time and you meet up somewhere, but this person will approach you, initiate the conversation with you. They will have very, very nice legs. Really, really nice legs. If you like them tall, they're probably tall, but either way, they're very, very, very long legs. Some of you, if you like long hair, they'll have long hair. Either way, their hair will be absolutely beautiful. But I think when I think of Sagittarius, I think of almost Leo-like with the hair. Definitely a very strong personality, very opinionated. I do think that this person doesn't mince their words. They're very honest, brutally honest is how I would describe this person. I would also say, I think that when it comes to Their personality, I think they're a little goofy. Like, I think they have a really, 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 really great sense of humor. Like, you're going to be laughing. As soon as you meet them, you're going to be laughing. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this person's like hilarious. All right. Okay, we have the Star, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Page of Swords. I think that they're really into comedy. If not, I just think they're really naturally funny. And then the Page of Swords is about an opportunity worth fighting for. The Knight of Wands is like walking on eggshells, and the Star. I think that, let me see. Wheel of Fortune reverse, bad luck. Okay, breakup, unhappiness. I think one or both of you is going to be getting out of something serious or getting out of a darker period in your life. This person is going to bring this like light energy, this like easygoing energy. They're almost trying to make light of a bad situation. It's almost like if both of you go up to the food court and you don't like any of the food and they make a joke about how the food is bad. Like there's some sort of bad experience that you're both having and trying to make the best of it. It's like bonding over something that's not the best. Almost like you went to see a movie and it sucked. You know, it's like that type of vibe. It's very cute. I think this person is, I don't want to say popular, but the Star says that they can garner a lot of attention. I do think people really like them. Like they're a very likable person. But remember, since they're so brutally honest, I have a feeling that as many people like them as they do hate them. So let's see. Merlin, this person's very smart, very talented, very, very good at what they're doing. Adventure. I want to see if I can get what they look like a little bit more. Secret Spring, success, energy. I think they just got a promotion or they just got into like their groove because it seems like they're very, very much like successful when they haven't been or like reached a new peak in their career or their energy. This person seems to be like really on their A game. Like this person like just got a deal or just got a new job. Like this person is thriving. Very, 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 very much someone who is successful. Like they have their shit together. They're on the right track. Let's see. Prosperity, Thor, action. I'm telling you right now, this person's got money. They got a really good job. And if not, they're on track for a really good job. They got money, 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 money. Very, very, very well off. Or will be in the future. Like this is someone who will invest in like an investment property or in a business or anything that's going to take off. I will also say that it looks like in terms of physical appearance, we are looking at Thor and Lakshmi, but I feel like when I see this person, they feel non-threatening. Like this doesn't look like the big, buff, masculine guy or the most beautiful, striking, gorgeous woman in the planet. This seems to be like a very well put together, well-dressed, a little aloof, a little goofy, kind of like a little bit more lax. Like to me, this is the type of person that would wear athleisure or, you know, they're not dressed to the nines. Like their nails aren't painted all the time and their hair is not always perfect or, you know, they're not always wearing the newest pair of shoes and whatever, but they do look really, really nice. And I do think they have a unique sense of style. Like they wear a color that other people wouldn't wear or a style that people wouldn't normally wear. Like they have a unique personality and it's expressed through their clothing. And their appearance. I do think I see, if it's a masculine energy, I see like maybe a little bit of stubble, beardish kind of, but it looks more like scraggly hair. I do think a lot of you, it's going to lean more brown hair than anything, but it's a little like aloof, like a little goofy, a little scraggly. I do think they're on the thinner side. This doesn't feel like a big macho. It feels more like a lean. I do think that, again, I'm seeing a little bit taller, nice legs for both genders. And then I also see for women, I do see a little bit of blonde hair, but it looks more blonde to me, so I can't figure that out. I'm not sure if it's dyed or not. But for women, definitely lean, super lean, like very thin. But if not, because what I'm seeing, the vision I see of the girl is like, I see a dancer, to be honest. So I see someone that likes to move. I guess maybe it just symbolizes they like to move. They like to be active. They like to dance. Very, very long hair, though. I'm seeing super long hair. Very, very long hair, like wispy long hair. straight hair. But it's just long. It's long. I mean, you could style it anyway, but it's just a longer hair. I do think I am seeing brown eyes though. For both of them, I'm seeing brown eyes. Nice legs and nice arms is really what I'm seeing. That's really what I'm seeing. So you know what's interesting about this person, since this is like who you're gonna marry, I feel like this is someone who will win you over in time. I don't know if you're initially going to be obsessed with this person. Maybe they'll be friend zone, but I don't know if I would necessarily friend zone. I would say that this person gets impressive over time and they get more interesting over time. I think for a lot of you, you're gonna be dating someone else, and then once you break up with that person, then this person swoops in, because I feel like they have a glow up. It's like they got a really good job, made more money, and cleaned up their act. Like this is someone who I think will be around you for a little bit before you have a chance to sort of really date, because they're going to go through a massive glow up, and an old has to be released for a new, and it's either on your side or theirs. Let's get you a song. Yeah, Ariana Grande and The Weeknd, Save Your Tears. I'm telling you, it's like some sort of like, this person is a comfort person. They will comfort you, and they're really sweet. It's almost like someone fumbled their bag. Someone fumbled the bag, like with you or with them, and then you get a chance to be together. So make sure you join the YouTube members. Link down below. Good luck. Okay, pile number 2. This is for who you will marry and what they will look like. So for those you picked pile number 2, you chose this beautiful masculine bracelet. So I think you're going to approach them. So let's see what they're like. Okay, we have the 9th house. Okay, might be some travel involved. Maybe you're traveling to meet them, they're traveling to meet you. Jupiter. Huh, that's luck, a stroke of luck. Capricorn. Maybe someone will be traveling for work or moving for work or something of that nature. Or you could meet them through work or, you know, some sort of hobby. However, I feel like, or they could be a Capricorn, but I feel like, to me, this looks like a golden opportunity will be thrown in your lap. Because Jupiter and 9th house, I mean, they go hand in hand. Sagittarian energy. And then we have Capricorn, which is like structured. I feel like you're going to get a perfect opportunity to talk to this person. So even though you're approaching them, it's almost like you have no choice. It's like the universe will force it. It's like it would be awkward if you didn't say something to them. Like you would be just standing there awkward. Like almost if you got stuck in an elevator with someone and you were like, I have to make small talk. You know what I mean? Like you're stuck with this person in some capacity, sitting next to them. Maybe you're sitting next to them at an event or something, and like you have to make small talk. So you initiate, or Jupiter could also indicate that something catches your eye. So maybe you like their tattoo or their nails or their jewelry. Maybe it'll catch their eye and or catch your eye, and you'll be like, oh my God, that's beautiful. Wait a minute, let me see that. And you'll grab it, and then you'll be like, where'd you get that? Like, I think that's how you initiate. Something grabs your eye, or you're forced to. Yep, there's a Magician, so you're going to communicate with them. You're going to talk to them. Judgment card is reversed, and 7 of Wands. Yep, it's almost like you isolate them from everyone else, or you're isolated from everyone else. So I don't think it's going to be in a group of 1 million people. I think it's just going to be a little bit more on the side. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Hangman reversed. This person is very sweet, very, very sweet. Like, very kind, super generous, like honest, raw. They have not lost their innocence. It's like a big kid at heart. This person hasn't lost their innocence. And this person would do anything for anyone. Like such a sweetheart, wears their heart on their sleeve, like so gentle. Like when I tell you this person is incredibly gentle and sweet, I don't want to say passive. I would say tolerant. Like you could say whatever you want to this person and they wouldn't budge. So all the crazy girlies out there, this is your person. Very, very, very loyal as well. Super sweet. Like I can just see them. They're so kind. Like they're so sweet. Like what a great disposition. Story keeper. They keep secrets really well too. They have an interesting life. Support. They have an interesting life, but they want to support their loved one. So like they're the type of person who's more of a teamwork rather than I. Like no me me me. It's you you you. Like they put other people on a pedestal. They do things for other people. That might be part of their career. Maybe they're in like a field where they take care of other people or they do things for other people. But this person is like the biggest cheerleader ever. Words of affirmation are 1000% their love language, which is interesting because I think when you first meet them, you're going to think they're a little bit more shy than they are. And they have a really interesting life. Like you're not going to believe the crazy things they've been through. You would never think so. Okay. We have generosity, healing. I think for some of you, this person might come from money or come from a background of their family owning a business or something like that. But I also feel like this person has gone through chaos in their life and, you know, came out the other end. So they had a really traumatic childhood or maybe went to intense therapy for something. So like they've really sort of grown up and changed. I think that if you wanted a family, this is a great person to have a family with, but they're the type of person where whatever you want is what I want. A little bit more of a mirror. Let's see. Pele, purpose, Garuda travel. I think this person might not be from wherever you're from. Like if you're from Europe, maybe they're American. If you're American, maybe they're European. They might have an accent. I think they're just going to be very different. If not, you have different cultural backgrounds. Could be interracial, just anything like that. Like it definitely feels like this person is very different to you. And if they're not, and you're both like just regular, you know, whatever, or you're just two white people, whatever it is, it does look like you guys are very similar, or not similar. You guys are very opposite. You guys like just have a completely different upbringing. Like if someone was super mega wealthy and the other person was super mega poor, like you guys are very, very different, very, very different. But it's interesting because this person has remained so sweet and so kind. But I think they have a very striking appearance. Like I said, something's catching your eye. They have a very unique appearance, very striking. I feel like they have a very strong facial features. Like this person, male or female, face card doesn't decline. Chiseled jaw, chiseled cheekbones or something, like just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful facial features. Like this is the type of person, if they were bald, they would serve. Okay. They could wear any style. They could wear any sort of clothing. They could rock any hairstyle. Like this is the type of person who just kind of fits anything, Libra-like in that nature. I will say that they are the type of person where I feel like sometimes people have a tendency to take advantage of them. So you are going to get a little frustrated. It seems like this person has a lot of people hovering around them. And I do think you're going to be the brawn. That's why that's the masculine one here. You're going to be the brawn sometimes. Like you kind of have to you might have to fight some people off, you know, and kind of defend. But this person would do the same for you. I will also say that I feel like there's some sort of tradition that their parents or their family has carried on forever and ever that they're going to introduce you to that is really special. Like I see tradition like hardcore, like some sort of event or something like that. I also feel like this person, I can't really get it. I can't really tell how tall they are. It's interesting. I can't really tell how tall they are. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be, I do think this group is going to be it's a wild card in terms of their appearance. I feel like it's really hard to pinpoint because it's going to be opposite of you. You know what's interesting? If you have a type, this person is your type, but slightly different. And for some of you, it's a type that you used to have, but you haven't been with in a while. Very, very interesting here. They also like to share stuff. Like this is the type of person who will like share clothing or will like get you stuff. Like I think they like to kind of express themselves and they want to they want to share, especially if you're in an LGBT relationship. They want to share everything. What else can I get in terms of appearance? I see a lot of reds and oranges. So lots of red and orange, which is interesting. And then flowers are a big thing as well. I'm seeing a lot of flowers. I don't know if they love flowers or that has some sort of relevance when you meet. But I think that this is the type of person who is least expected for you. Like, other people probably wouldn't expect you to be with this person, but I think you end up working out perfectly. And it's interesting too because everyone is going to want your partner. Like everyone's going to want your boyfriend or girlfriend or your husband or your wife. Like everyone. Like they're going to be like, wow, this person's like kind of perfect. Like what the hell? So I do think you're going to have your energy cut out for you. You're going to have to swap people off of them for the rest of your life. If you were to ever get divorced as well, I do think that most of you would probably be a little frustrated because you're like, you're going to have an easier time than I am to move on, which is kind of cute. So yeah, anything else in terms of appearance? Just not, I don't think they're super threatening. They're intense. Their face might be a little threatening like at first, but I don't know. I feel like I just see kind eyes, super kind eyes, a little glassy, their eyes, and just like very expressive in their face. That's the best I can do. So let's get you a song. Oh my God, Britney Spears Blur. When I tell you your first meeting is going to be a story, and I think you might be drinking or something, because like Blur is a song about like not really remembering things too well or being caught up in the moment. So it almost feels like the whole world is gonna like stop. That's why I'm like, there's something weird about how you guys meet. It's a weird story, and it's like nothing else exists but the two of you. It's weird. I'm excited to see how this manifests because I can't pinpoint it exactly, but there's like this unique situation that's going to make you want to approach because it's just the two of you. I also think it's going to move very quickly in the beginning. Blur, it's going to move super quick in the beginning. So join the YouTube members if you like that. Good luck, all right? Okay, pile number 3. This is for who will you marry and what will they look like? So for pile number 3, you guys picked the butterfly necklace. So butterfly makes me think of social butterfly. I think that you're going to meet them out and about or through a friend or through some sort of like hangout. Yes, you can meet them at a bar. Like this is the type of person, or a grocery store, or a friend could introduce you. That's how I think you're going to meet. So let's get you situated. 4th house, home and family. I told you this person is a local. I don't see like travel or anything like that. And I do think they're going to be introduced to you from someone else or through something that's a part of your routine, like a place of business or through a friend or family member. Saturn. Uh-oh. Whoa, what's that? Aries. Okay. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this is someone who you talked to previously or wanted to talk to previously, but it didn't work out or it didn't happen. I don't think this is an ex, but I do think this is like, quote unquote, the one that got away. Like I never got the chance and then I get another chance. That's what Saturn and Aries is, like a spontaneous opportunity to once again connect with someone that you thought you could have had a thing with or you could have been with. I'm also seeing Aries. I do think that this person is very like athletic. And I do think this person is eye roll, stereotypically attractive, muscles, lean, male or female, doesn't matter. This person is like your stereotypically attractive individual. I also think Saturn, I think there's some karmic balancing happening. Something humbled them recently. I think they may have had an ego before. But I will say that this person is very, 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 very interesting. It's almost like a little playful banter is going to happen. They like to fight a little bit, and I think you will too. So there's some sort of bickering or banter that I think is really going to be attractive. They might be an Aries, but either way, it's interesting here. They're not. This isn't the soulmate or the husband or wife of someone who wants someone who just sits at home all day and just like cuddles. This is the type of person that wants that challenge, that wants that adventure seeking, sort of like a little bit of tit for tat energy. Wow, this person's annoyingly hot. I can see them in my mind's eye. They're really hot. Okay, we have Knight of Wands, 2 of Cups, and 4 of Swords reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some sort of like There's like a weirdness from your past where you guys are going to kind of be a little prickly to each other at first. I like it. Lots of passion, lots of desire. Justice card, High Priestess, and Nine of Cups. I think that this person likes to bust your balls and vice versa. I think this person is serious. They are serious. When you meet them, they're serious. You're not going to believe it, but they are. I actually think they're pretty trustworthy, but they just are very selective at first. So are you, though, so I'm not mad about that. And I do think that whatever situation was preoccupying them is over before. Yeah, look at this. Acorns, intuition, touch, exchange, connection. The person's physical touch is their love language. Oh my God, they're very touchy-feely, super touchy-feely. Like, wow, you guys have a ridiculous amount of chemistry. It's annoying. There's a lot of chemistry here. Awareness. I think a lot of people are going to be jealous of the two of you. I'm not going to lie. I think a lot of people are going to think that this is like a fairy tale moment, a cute meet moment. Like, this is like a story out of a movie, the way your relationship will go. Definitely looking at a whirlwind romance, but in the way in which it's like your friends are going to roll their eyes and be annoyed. And to be honest with you, you're going to have to reel in your PDA, because I see a lot of PDA. And if you hate PDA, pick a different pile, because this person is going to give you a shit ton of PDA, whether you like it or not. Oh my God, look at this. The birth of Venus, butterfly spirit transformation. I think this person is going to make you feel alive again. They're going to make you feel like you can believe in love again. I think this person is going to make you feel like it's going to bring out, if you're masculine dominant, it's going to bring out your femininity. If you're feminine dominant, it's going to bring out your masculinity. Like, this person really balances you. I mean, this person is romantic. Very classic romance here. Leo energy everywhere, all over here. Spirit guardian of autumn, letting go. And you're going to have to let go of all the other trauma that you've had and all the beef that you had with this person previously. I don't know if I would say beef, but like preconceived notions. Wow. This is like, I also think you're going to have to get, I think I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be straight honest with you guys. I think you guys are going to have to deal with jealousy. I think both of you are going to be a little bit jealous, which is okay. A little bit of jealousy is okay, but be careful, because I think this is the kind of relationship where you guys are very passionate. This is the couple that everybody wants to hang out with. This is the couple everyone wants to be around. This is really fun couple. But, you know, sometimes you guys can get jealous, and I don't want cheating accusations, because I don't think either one of you would cheat on each other. Okay. Gateway, Sheila, and then Loki play. Yeah, dude. Definitely looking at this person, male or female, used to be a player. I also think there's a bit of mischievous energy here. Some of you, this might be the bad boy or the bad girl, or the wild child, the wild girl. But I think that they're a lot of fun. You know what's funny too is I feel like they have one best friend. I don't know about group. They might hang in a group sometimes, but they have one best friend, and that best friend is going to be a little bit difficult for you to win over. And I think once you win them over, it's smooth sailing from there. And I also think the best friend may have caused an issue previously with you, and when you try to connect to them. A little bit of a gatekeeper. Gateways, Loki. I think there's a gatekeeper friend. But because they had preconceived notions about you too. But I also think, so this person, maybe they're wearing a hat when you first meet them or something like that. But I definitely think tattoos. I'd be shocked if they're wearing tattoos. They'll get them eventually, if not. Definitely a little bit more of a edgier look, I would say. Definitely edgier. Playful. I think, like I said, super athletic. So this person, male or female, they go to the gym. They look great. Like, some of them might look like models for you. Like, this person's super, super, super attractive. I guess the beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but this person is like stereotypically attractive, like cookie cutter. I also think that this person has been told they're beautiful their whole life, but their charm and charisma is off the charts. I don't think this group is going to be insecure around this person, though. I don't think you're going to be insecure, because I think that you're going to like to shit on them, and vice versa. Like, you're like, oh, wow, you're so pretty. You think I'm going to fuck? You think I care? Like, oh, wow, you're hot. I don't care. You think you're hot? You think just because you're hot, like, it's very, playful, bratty type of fun vibes. I really like this. Yeah, it's like the two of you can kind of like just banter, and I love it. I'm not gonna say anything more. I guess I should say one more thing. I feel like this person probably stands out from the crowd just because I feel like I just think they're way more attractive than the people that are around them. They know it too. I also think that this person has a unique experience. Like when you go out and about, their life is a little bit different because of their attractiveness. So there's just, it's going to be an interesting experience. Like it's going to be an ongoing thing. I wonder if they have like unique eyes or something, like a unique eye color, or like some sort of like unique body part or something that's like larger or looks different or something. Cause like this person gets stares and they get treated differently. I think you're low-key gonna love it. Why do you guys kind of like that? You guys are a little toxic, huh? This group's a little toxic. You kind of like people to be jealous of you. All right, let's get you a song. Oh my God. Alone, Kim Petras featuring Nicki Minaj. I'm screaming. What's it gonna take to get you all alone? You're gonna wanna hook up with them right away. This might even be a one-night stand, or, you know, someone you end up with on the first date. Like, this is the type of person where y'all might kind of have a little bit of a love-hate in the beginning, or y'all might think it's just, you know, hooking up or something, and then it's something serious. But it's an instant connection. It's an instant vibe. It's an instant energy. And I'm here for it. So good luck. Join the YouTube members if you like that. And see you next time. And once again, thank you to Holzkern for sponsoring today's video. All you have to do is go to holzkern.com/Antphrodite and use code ANT for 10% off your next purchase site-wide. It's also linked down below. You won't want to miss out. The stuff's amazing. Trust me.